It's Tour Tuesday. And guess who's back, baby?
Tom's back.
I'm back. I'm back. I heard everybody enjoyed Jackie, in fact, which you must call Jacqueline, according to that video. So much so, it was one of our most popular videos, actually.
Aww.
Several
She'll be happy to hear that.
Several thousand people watched that video.
Watched it. Well, we had fun doing it. It was nice having her here for a visit.
Yeah, you guys did a good job.
Yeah.
Did a good job with poor old Tom.
Old Tom. I'm glad you're back. River's back too.
River's back
Everybody thought when you said "Guess who's back, baby," you meant River.
No, it's me.
Oh, okay.
It's me.
River says hi. She had a birthday this week.
Yes, she did. She is
5
years old. So we had another question this week.
What question is that, Tom?
So the question this week was, what makes some of the areas in town better areas, and what are those areas? Like, what are the most? I shouldn't say better, because better is a really relative term. What I mean is more popular, right? Like, what are the hot areas of town right now, and what makes them hot areas of town?
Some of the hot area of town for the new builds, of course, are just north and west of Belleville.
Yeah, so let's talk about new builds. New builds first. New builds are really popular, right? So any new subdivision is super popular, right?
Yeah, they really sold out this year, and we had some over by Trenton as well, off Dug Hill Road and just north off Telephone Road. Some popular ones there.
Yeah.
And we had one between Belleville and Trenton, just off of Highway 2.
Yeah.
So the new builds were really popular this year.
Yeah, we had a lot of people especially in the spring. We had a lot of people from Toronto coming down and picking up new builds. Right?
Most popular areas in town is, of course, what's called our Old East Hill.
Yeah.
Our Old East Hill are our century homes, because the east end of Belleville is made up of little pockets of different types of home, different styles of home. You can still get a 45-year-old home over there, but the Old East Hill is just that. They're the old homes, and what's really neat about it is you've got the big mature trees, which is one of the reasons why a lot of people like it. The streets are kind of the old-fashioned, smaller streets, larger yards, because they were, of course, built 100 years ago, and we had there was lots of land back then, so we made lots of larger lots. We have, of course, we mentioned in one of our previous videos, was West Park Village was actually named one of the top 3 very popular areas to live in. And West Park Village, one of the main reasons for that is it fell within that average price range of home that constitutes our area.
Yeah, that was really popular.
Yeah. And again, that is the homes in there are anywhere from 25 to 45 years old, maybe some are around 50, but it's the side splits, 4-level splits, bungalows, 2 stories in the newer area over off Tracy Park and Dungannon. Very popular areas, Cascade and Thorncliffe and Progress Avenue. We've also got some nice condos over there as well. So there's a variety of homes in that area, and they're in that kind of sweet spot of price range between anywhere from there were some that went under 200. That was kind of a nice range around 179 to 220 it used to be, but this year it went up, of course, and now we're anywhere from that 210 to that 265. And then, of course, in the Tracy Park Dungannon area, they actually went to the 365, close to the 400.
And it's a pretty area too. Like the trees are fairly mature in that
Yeah.
area. There's nice sidewalks to walk around. You know, so it's a really pretty area to be able to live in too.
Yeah.
What makes an area popular is the fact that it's either in the right price range, right, or it's aesthetically what people are looking for now.
Yes.
Right? I mean, we see East Hill popular sometimes and not popular in other decades because of the fact that sometimes people are looking for century homes and not, right? Or they're looking for new and they're not.
And it really does come down to price point, because here's the thing. There's a house for every person and a person for every house, and if your price range is under 175, then that's okay. We've got houses that are still under that, and it just determines what area that we would be able to put you in. So those are all things that we can answer for you. We're back.
So we were talking to somebody last night, and
we talk to people once in a while.
We talk to people once in a while. It was about baking and how bakers often get like an asthma
Baker's asthma.
from baker's asthma from like a from years of inhaling flour.
Found that very interesting for someone who has asthma.
Yeah. And I hadn't thought about that, but I do a fair bit of baking myself and realize how much actual dust or flour gets up into the air when you're baking with it. So I could actually see that as a problem. So we were mentioning that you should. What if they wore a respirator,
or a mask?
Or a mask, and then
the comment was, "Could you imagine if you went into a bakery and the people were wearing masks and respirators? Probably not a good selling feature."
No, not the best thing to see for a place that you might want to go eat at. So that doesn't work too good. But if they're making stuff when after hours or when the shop's closed or whatever like that, if it's prep for the next day, I think it's probably wise. Bakers, wear a mask.
When you don't have people around watching you.
Because we need bakers. And people, if you see a baker wearing a mask, don't give them a tough time. That means they're trying to keep healthy. No, not this week. I mean, everybody knows about interest rates. Everybody knows that the market is still strong. Though we are coming into winter market, so things will slow down a little bit. So do not panic over that. That is natural.
But what comes with winter market?
Christmas!
Christmas!
Woo!
Well, what's on your Christmas list?
Socks. Believe it or not, I have socks on my Christmas list because I need them. So last year I asked for socks, and I got socks, but I got all dress socks, and I need this year I need just white tube socks.
He likes white tube socks.
I like white tube socks for like the average everyday sort of sock wearing enjoyment. So that's it. So if any of you out there feel the need to send me socks, you can do that. I'm not going to say that would be a normal thing for you to do, but you can do it all the same.
I think that concludes Tour Tuesdays.
No, what are you looking for Christmas? Yeah, share.
Cherry chapstick.
Oh man.
I think anybody who works with me knows I always pull out a cherry chapstick.
Tara at any given time has 6 tubes of cherry chapstick surrounding her. It's everywhere.
Love it. Don't make fun of the cherry chapstick.
Okay, on that note, I think it's Tour Tuesday out.